are headed over to my dad's 80th birthday. Things have taken a bit of a turn. Unfortunately, my husband was exposed to the virus at work, so we aren't going to be able to be outside with them, but we're still driving by anyway. It's an hour away, but you know, and I get to give him his present and wish him a happy birthday, so that'll still be cool. Well, now I'm professional. Look at this. So here it is in the packaging. So excited. Thanks, Nan. Great recommendation. Hopefully it will make me look half as old as I really am. Probably not. Okay, so I'm trying to set this thing up. Are those the directions? Like, really? And there it is. So maybe I'm doing it right. Not really sure. Give you a little check-in with Monroe here. She is sunning a little bit. It is a really awesome 100 degrees under the light there. She has had some of her salad, not a lot, but she did let me hand feed her quite a bit because princess will do what a princess will do. And that right there is life with Ro. Archer, do you want to tell everybody why you're sitting at the door? Is it because the yard guy is here? Yeah, that guy might be up to no good. So Archer's on the job. And then over here we have Squirty, who does not like pictures taken. So this is going to be probably the same, but Squirty likes to give a bark. 2, and incite riots right here within the house. Okay, I'm using my new ring light, but I'm using it a little bit differently. I put it kind of out of the way off to the side so it wouldn't make my eyeballs look like glowing donuts. Anyway, I just wanted to, I'm being kind of quiet because my husband's in the living room right now playing video games. There's no reason for me to be quiet, but I just think it's kind of weird. Anyway, I'm usually alone when I'm filming. Anyway, I wanted to show you a couple of new books I got. I went to Sam's Club to get a couple things for my dad's birthday, which I told you earlier in this clip we weren't able to do the way we wanted to, but we did drive over and we sat in front of their house for about half an hour, and I got to see my sister and her boyfriend and my niece and nephew and my cousin and my mom and dad. I didn't even get to see my dad very much because his he uses oxygen and his cord that it's hooked up to didn't come quite as far as we wished, but it is what it is. I'm happy for the fact that I got to see them at all, and we'll just go from here. So far, my husband's fine. There's no sign that, you know, he has the virus or anything. So hopefully, but I'm being abundantly overly cautious because for my dad or my mom to get sick right now is not an option. Anyway, I got a couple books while I was at Sam's Club, and here's the first one. I've been wanting this one, but I'm not a big fan of hardcovers, but I'm also not a big fan of waiting until books that I really want come out on paperback. So this one, the one and only Ivan, which was the gorilla, I think. I don't even know. Anyway, it was such a good book. And this book is the second in, I don't know if I should call it a series or not. I'm not sure if she's going to continue. Anyway, I will read what the little blurb says on the inside. It's by Katherine Applegate, And it says on the inside, if I hold it like this, I could read. Brave hearts come in small packages. Bob is an independent dog. He knows he could still make it on his own if he had to, even though he now has a home with his human friend Julia, regular meals, belly rubs, and a bed to call his own. But most important of all, he still gets to visit his best friend at their new home, Ivan, a silverback gorilla, yes, a gorilla, and Ruby, a young elephant, live nearby in a sanctuary. A home for Bob, a home for his friends, and all the treats he could want, but something's missing. Someone is missing. Someone who Bob thought was gone forever, until the day he realizes she's not. A lot can go wrong in the moment left to chance, the blink of an eye, the bounce of a bone. When a hurricane hits, Bob sets out on a dangerous journey in search of his long-lost sister with the aid of Ivan and Ruby. In this stunning sequel to the modern classic, The One and Only Ivan, Katherine Applegate continues the story of Bob, Ivan, and Ruby as Bob finds courage he never knew he had and discovers the true meaning of friendship, family, and home. I hadn't actually ever read that before. I just knew I had to have the book because the first one was so good. So I can't wait to read this one, and it's a really quick read. I mean, come on. Shouldn't take long. Even though it's lots of pages, it's a quick read. It's not that many pages. It is 334 pages, so that won't take too long. And then I got this one for me. It's by Jewell. I said this with the other book. I don't think I've read anything by this author. I should probably figure it out before I say that. But really, who cares? So this is called The Family Upstairs, and I'll read the back. It sounds really good. It says, soon after her birthday, Libby Jones returns home from work to find the letter she's been waiting for 25 years. She rips it open with one driving thought: I am finally going to know who I am. She learns not only the identity of her birth parents, but also that she is the sole inheritor of their abandoned mansion on the banks of the Thames. Everything in Libby's life is about to change, but what she can't possibly know is that others have been waiting for this day as well, and she is on a collision course to meet them. In The Family Upstairs, the master of bone-chilling suspense, People magazine, brings us the can't-look-away story of three entangled families living in a house with the darkest of secrets. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, it looks really good. Can't wait to read this one. I am continuing to read this one, not very well. Well, it was kind of a busy weekend. Yeah. Busy weekend. Haven't really had that in 4 months. This one is the newest that I'm reading for a Read Aloud Ride-Along for my Teachers Pay Teachers store. So I am working on this one. And then, what happened to this? I don't know. It's been sitting there with a schmancy bookmark on page 4. No, let's see. On page 13. And by fancy bookmarks, I mean a big Post-it note. Sometimes I make notes on there, though, about what's going on, especially when I'm doing it for a Read Aloud Ride-Along. I definitely make notes then. But anyway, this book I couldn't wait to read, and now it's sitting there not getting read. I think my issue is I have so many books that I'm currently reading, and I just want to keep adding more. It's so hard not to. Anyway, I do still have a second copy of this. I ordered 2 because I was using my Scholastic points, and it wasn't terrible as far as how many points they wanted. So I have a second copy of this that I want to give away. However, I feel like I should have more than 2 followers before I do that. Or maybe I'll do it on Instagram. I don't know. I'll do it at some point. But I want to give away my second copy so someone else can read it too. And it's a kind of an expensive book if you buy it. I know Target discounts their books, but it's $27.99. So you'd pay at least 20 bucks for it, I'm sure. So I'm offering it for free, but I don't know how I'm going to do that exactly yet. If you have any great ideas, I would love for you to tell me in the comments. But I am going to continue reading this one. I want to say that I finished The Handmaid's Tale. Oh my gosh, did not see that coming. And I can't obviously say what that is, but if you have read it, then you know what I'm talking about. I will do a little review of it later, but just, oh my goodness. So that one was amazing. I also finished, I think it's called My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. I listened to that on audiobook while I was cleaning and doing other things, so that took a little while longer than sitting and reading, but that one was really cute and good, and I love Sophie Kinsella so much. If you don't know her and you like kind of a funny, just feel good comedy, not really hard to figure out, like no real mystery, a little bit, but if you just like a feel good read, she's amazing. She's the one that wrote all the Shopaholics, and I've read all those, and they're so fun. It's so funny to read. I love reading British authors, and she's probably mostly the reason why. Helen Fielding, who wrote Bridget Jones' Diary, she's another one of my all-time favorite writers. Oh my gosh, so funny to read. Anyway, those, the Sophie Kinsella, My Not So Perfect Life, that I just finished. And right now I'm listening to Sophie Kinsella's I've Got Your Number. And I just started listening to it. I think I read this one a long time ago. Because it seems really familiar to me, but so fun just to listen while you're cleaning, while you're, if you're resting. I need to learn how to rest my eyes. I spend all day at the computer, working and reading when I'm not working, and my eyeballs are getting really strained, and I get headaches. So I need to learn how to rest my eyes, and listening to books is a great alternative. So I've been listening to those two, still reading my Edupreneur book. That one is awesome. It's a quick read, but I'm like taking notes while I read it. So that one wouldn't appeal to anyone that wasn't a teacher, author, or teacher that wanted some kind of a secondary side hustle. Anyway, what else am I reading? I feel like I'm forgetting some. But for now, I've talked for 10 minutes, so I feel like I'm done. I will upload this video today. Today is Sunday, the 28th. And then tomorrow, let's see, this week coming up is kind of busy. I have a couple meetings and or classes that I'm taking. And then what else is going on? A couple board meeting on Wednesday morning to see if we know, talk about what we're doing and how we're going to go back to school. And I'm very excited, even if it doesn't end up being the way that I think it should be. Just knowing is better than not knowing, because I need to start planning. This summer is unprecedented in lots of ways, but not knowing what we're going back to is so hard for somebody like me who plans and organizes all summer and has everything ready well before the school year starts. So this is a great exercise in patience, I think, and being crazy. Anyway, I am going to get busy working. I will upload this video, and then this week I will still upload, but my plan is to talk about some more books and maybe some more products that you might be able to use in your classroom that I use in mine, but we'll see. I will talk to you sometime soon, and until then, please remember to be hopeful about the world we all live in. Goodbye. Hi, I'm back again really quick. I forgot to tell you about a sale that's going on right now on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's through the next 3 weeks. We had our first week of sales last week. Anyway, it is the Sun, Sand, and Savings sale, and it's a bunch of teacher authors. This is my 3rd or 4th year doing it. It's a great summer sale, great way to stock up for the upcoming school year. you can find the link in my Instagram posts for the 3rd through 5th grade. My Instagram handles are at a double shot and at Tales from the Third Degree. So there I link my 3rd through 5th grade teacher friends who are doing this sale. And if you are K2 or 6 and above grade levels, I will have on my Facebook page a link to all of the sales. So you can click there, and my Facebook is Tales from the Third Degree. You can look there and find the other sales that might more fit your grade level. So hope to see you there. On Mondays we do dollar deals, so it's any product that is $5 and under, we mark down to $1. Each store picks 1 or 2 products, so lots of good deals there. Tuesdays we have $2 products, and they're regularly priced $8 and under, so that's a really good deal. And then Wednesdays we have our digital products marked down to $1. So shop any of those days. And then on Thursday and Friday you can enter to win. This last week it was a $100 gift card for Teachers Pay Teachers. This upcoming week I think it might be a Target gift card. I'm not positive yet. But anyway, really great deals, and you just follow stores and sign up to win. So if you're interested, it's a great deal, a great savings for you. I know I buy a lot during these sales, just kind of get me excited about the upcoming school year, and also to prep, because it's a lot of prep work sometimes to get ready for school. Just wanted to let you know, thank you, and hopefully you'll get to get some deals.